Hey, welcome back, guys. It's been a little bit of a while, and so what do we have on the workbench today? Well, I was at Guitar Center Murrieta, taking in a guitar to flip, and I ended up buying this. And this is Ibanez RG. What does this say? RG for 20 HP FM. Um, And I really like this guitar. In fact, when I was playing this in the store, I thought these were just Ibanez pickups. But it wasn't until just a few minutes ago I realized that, oh, wait a minute, these are DiMaggio's. That kind of maybe explained why I really liked the way that the coil split worked on these. And even though it has a wider radius, I think this is maybe 14 to 16, but and I wasn't too happy with the back of the neck. It just seemed kind of funky, so I took some 1000 grit sandpaper to the back, and it really did wonders for the feeling in the back of the neck. 1000 grit sandpaper is really nice to smooth out anything that even has a mild gloss but is tacky in any way. It's not going to hurt the guitar, the back of the wood at all. Once you wipe it off, you won't even see it. So I used the dry, wet black sandpaper to just scuff off a little bit of that finish, and it really made the back of this neck smooth. So yeah, winner chicken dinner. I actually got this guitar for free because I ended up with this crazy deal. I bought this bass guitar, this Ernie Ball guitar and 2 amps for $1,000. Basically, all I did is I brought them home, I cleaned them up, and I took them to Guitar Center and flipped them. I wasn't really too crazy about the Ernie Ball guitar. It was a first generation Luke with the EMGs. Just was not happy with that sound. I never was anyway. So I definitely got my money back. So I made $700 profit off of that deal. And so I finalized that whole thing today, and I ended up bringing this home. And I really liked how this handled. And so I'm going to put some new strings on it, clean it up. I've already addressed the back of the neck, and it's got a really nice piece of mahogany in the back. And it still had the black plastic here. And I put some nice condensed foam back here to quiet down the springs. It played really nice, so I'm not worried about it. The playability is really good on this unit, and that's the thing that got me, was the playability. So it's even going to be better because I'm going to be playing it at drop D. So I believe this is a Jabota neck. It was very dry, so I just finished hydrating it, so it looks really good. So here's a trippy story. Well, I'm here jamming on this and waiting for that whole, buy my freaking guitar thing. I was just wanting to get rid of it because it's hard to sell a high-end guitar on Facebook and on Craigslist. So this, to me, I don't know. It clicked, so I got it. Anyway, I was there jamming, and I ran into a couple clowns in there, and one of the guys started talking to me just randomly about all kinds of shit. And then he was mentioning this guitar, which I had no knowledge of it at the time. He goes, yeah, there was some guy bringing in the guitar, and he wanted 150, and basically, guitar said to him, get that fucking shit out of here. We don't want anything to do with it. He goes, I offered him $75, but he turned me down. Anyway, the guy who actually owned this, we started up a conversation. I don't know why. It just was like, he was a really good player, old dude like me, in his 60s, and he was a good player though, man. I was really impressed with his playing. He ended up buying a G&L. So anyway, he was like, hey, would you be interested in a headless guitar? And right away I was like, oh, this is what he was talking about. And I was like, He was saying, I'm only, he goes, I brought it in, but they didn't want anything to do with it. And so we walked over to where he had it. And this is what he had. He only wanted $100 for this guitar. He goes, yeah, it's a Hohner. So it's a Hohner with a Steinberg locking trim with these select pickups by EMGs. I actually saw this. It's called the Jack on a Reverb. One sold for $3.99. It's a heavy guitar, and I think most of the weight is contributed to the bridge. That's a big hunk of metal in there. It really is, man. It's like, it is a big chunk of metal. But everything about it was, he told me everything about it. About how to adjust the saddles, how to change the strings. And I played it, and I was like, I was kind of meaning to get into a headless, but I wasn't really thinking about it. And it's cool, man. It has a little case and a little drawer and a trem arm for $100. So Guitar Center told him pretty much, fuck that guitar, get it out of here. They didn't want it. What's cool about it is I do have the knob that fell off. It just needs to be spread out a little more. It's too loose. Is you can individually select each pickup. So if you just wanted the neck and the bridge, that's fine. If you just wanted the neck and the middle, that's fine. If you just wanted the middle, that's fine. So that's kind of cool. These run with a ball-end string from front to back. Truss rod adjustments in the front, but this thing's got to weigh about close to 5.5, 6 pounds. It's supposedly some African mahogany neck through body. That's what was described. Interesting guitar. $100. I mean, that's kind of stupid, right? I mean, I don't really know much about it. I did play it for a little bit, and I was like, $100. Fuck, okay. And it is coil tap too. Here? No. So right here. So, interesting deal. They call this Ferrari Red Hohner. The Jack, I don't know, but so with the deal that I got, I actually got that guitar and that pretty much free with the profit that I made from this other ridiculous sale. Even though I took it in the Guitar Center and kind of lost my ass on it, it was like I was so low into the deal with the Music Man and the bass guitar and one bass amp, and I still have that amp as a part of the deal that hasn't even sold yet. So, all said and done, I probably would make close to $900 profit from that. And so this is just a trade, basically. I mean, it's free. So I'm not into this guitar for anything. For right now, just a pair of strings. So that's all I got to share, guys. But that's the deal of the week, right? I mean, that's free. That's free for making sometimes if you're just shopping around, you'll make a stupid deal. You'll be able to flip the guitar or whatever deal you got, and with the money you can, push it forward to another unit. And so that's kind of what I've done with this one. I ended up buying a little Lux amp here for the workbench because I got tired of when I'm soldering my pickups just to seeing what's active. So this is okay. I mean, it's really nothing special, but it's got these little whatever it is. But I decided to add that to the workbench. So I'm just going to put some new strings on here, do a little bit more research. I don't even know what DiMaggio's these are in here. All I know is I was playing it, and I was like, this guitar plays really, really good. And there was another one. There was a Charvel there, a shell pink one. And they were kind of on par with each other. This was $100 cheaper, but they knocked off $50 because they know they took me on the Music Man Luke. But I didn't really care because they don't know how much I was into that guitar. So I still made out. They're gonna make out. Everybody gets a piece of the pie on that one. But I got this basically for free with the profits, and even that. And I still haven't even gotten rid of that. So All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. And as always, have a blessed day. Take care.